Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to one and all present here as per your time zone. A very warm welcome to all esteemed alumni, faculty members, and dear students joining us from across the world. I, Sonika, feel truly honored and delighted to be your host for this special evening, NEXUS 3.0, the virtual alumni meet organized by BRCM College of Engineering and Technology. As the name Nexus suggests, today we are going to reconnect the past with the present, building a bridge of memories, experiences, and inspiration that unite us all under the BRCM family. Let us begin this wonderful evening with a maxim that perfectly sets the tone. Alumni are not just memories of the past, they are torchbearers of our future. Now, to formally commence the session, I would like to invite Mr. Ravi Yadav, President, the BRCM Alumni Association, to open the session and share his thoughts. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sonika. So, college students are also connected over here. They are getting the stream.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, good evening, distinguished guests, respected principal, esteemed faculty members, dear alumni, and my young friends. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to be present with you today as the president of our Alumni Association. First and foremost, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you who has taken time out of your busy schedules. This gathering is just not a reunion of alumni. It is a celebration of shared memories, of achievement, of the journeys that began right within the walls of this prestigious institution. It feels just like yesterday that we were rushing through the corridors, juggling between the labs and last minute project submissions. We walked out of this campus carrying not only the degrees, but a spirit, the spirit of curiosity, innovation, and resilience that define an engineer. Since then, life has taken us in many directions. Some of us are in the corporate world, some have chosen academia, and some are entrepreneurs. And also, a few have even ventured into completely different fields. These are the capacities of engineers only. But no matter what, we go, we carry with us the same foundation, the same roots, our college, our second home. As alumni, we are not just products of this institution, we are also its ambassadors. Every success story that comes from one of us adds another feather to our college cap. Our achievements begins with big and small. These all achievements are reflections of the values and the education we received here. That's why today is not just about nostalgia, it's also about the responsibility to give back through mentorship, through knowledge sharing, through collaboration, and sometimes even through resources. Because the true strength of any institution lies not just in its buildings or its ranking, but in the continued bond between its past and its present. As an alumni president, my vision is simple: to strengthen this bridge between alumni and an alma mater. My thought is to create more opportunities for interactions, industry academia meets, and student mentoring programs. We think of building strong digital alumni network, a space where we can connect, celebrate achievements, support each other professionally, and help current students shape their careers. Because when we come together, the impact we can make is enormous. Before I conclude, I would also like to take a moment to express my heartful gratitude to our respected faculty members, the architects of our success. You don't just teach us the subjects, you taught us the discipline, ethics, and the perseverance. To our management and organizing committee, I would like to say that thank you for making this event possible. And to my fellow alumni, thank you for keeping the spirit of our college alive wherever you go. Thank you all once again. Let's celebrate this bond that times can never fade. So thank you all. And with this, I conclude my opening remarks.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm words and continued efforts in strengthening BRCM Alumni Network. Now, to deliver welcome address, may I invite Dr. Anuj Sharma, Principal BRCM College of Engineering and Technology, to extend his greetings and set the stage for today's event. Welcome, sir.
A very good evening to one and all. First of all, I would like to welcome our Alumni Association President, Mr. Ravi Yadav, my fellow colleagues, faculty members, and my dear students. A very happy Dhanteras to one and all. And this day is uh, so much important for all of you, whether our alumni and our faculty member as well as our current students. As Ravi said, Ravi's always support us to conduct these type of programs, and I uh, always welcome him in college as well as all other alumni to visit our college after the graduation. Because as Ravi said, the bond between students and alumni is very much important because they have the bonding throughout the life, whether they are in industry, whether in they are abroad, whether in the academia. Students and teacher bonding is always important. And I must say I welcome you all in this interaction session between alumni and the students, and I hope this session is very much fruitful for our current students. Once again, I welcome you all. Now over to you, Sonika.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and encouragement. So now we come to one of the most inspiring part of our meet. You know, there's a beautiful saying, सफलता की राह में आने वाली हर ठोकर हमें और मजबूत बनाती है. So let us hear those real life stories of our alumni and their journey to destination. Each alumni will be having 4 to 5 minutes for their story. Our first set of alumni speakers include Miss Meetu Malhotra, Batch 2005, Miss Minal Bhatnagar, Batch 2006, Mr. Sachin Bhatnagar, Batch 2006, Mr. Kundan Kumar, Batch 2006, Miss Lalita Yadav, Batch 2006, Wing Commander Sunita Pahel, Batch 2006, Mr. Puneet Mishra, Batch 2009, Mr. Jagdeep Singh, Batch 2007, Miss Neelam Rani Guri, Batch 2009, Miss Shivani Gaba, Batch 2009, Mr. Prashant Bhardwaj, Batch 2010, Miss Hina Pruthi, Batch 2010, Miss Mosam Mayorakshi, Batch 2010, Mr. Vikas Bhushan, Batch 2010, Miss Ishita Sahai, Batch 2010, Mr. Suman Jha, Batch 2010, Ms. Shruti Gupta, Batch 2010, Mr. Divesh Sachdev, Batch 2011, Mr. Ankur Jain, Batch 2012, Ms. Sakshi Goyal, Batch 2012, Ms. Ankita Sinha, Batch 2012, Mr. Ankur Raina, Batch 2013, Mr. Niranjan, Batch 2013, Major Dakshesh Yadav, Batch 2013, Mr. Sahil Shetty, Batch 2014, Mr. Rohit Dumra, Batch 2014, and Mr. Kasif Siddiqui, Batch 2016. Each of them carries a unique success story and valuable lesson for our students. So let us begin with our first alumni, Ms. Meetu Malhotra. Please, ma'am.
I think Meetu is not connected. So we will skip to next one.
I suppose it is me.
Yeah.
Am I Sonika? It's Minal.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sonika, your list is very long and thank you first of all. So probably I will not take 4 to 5 minutes. I'll keep it very short. When I was called out in the list, it kind of reminded me that it was long back because it was 2006 and I'm very thankful to the experience that our college gave us, which made us actually prepare for the world and what I am today. A little of it, very much. I'm very thankful to all the teachers, principal, guidance, and all my friends out there. So thank you all of thank you, all of you, whosoever is listening. So I am Minal Bhatnagar, and I have 19 years of experience till now. Uh, Over the last years, I was lucky enough to work with good organizations like Buildersoft, Mothersons, Genpact, Sopra Steria, and currently I am with Microsoft from last 4+ years. Um and it was impactful journey within Microsoft since the data of era of data, and now totally we are into AI world. So I guess it's the right time where we are having the ex- uh, real life experiences and working with the customers, that how AI is bringing change into all our lives. And since now India is at the center of all the world economy, so I guess we are in a very good position here to collaborate and to contribute to our society. So my message towards the new students is that keep your spirits high, and have this attitude to do something, and you will have golden opportunities in this era. So be there. All the best, and I wish you the best. That's it.
Now, I think second is Sachin Bhatnagar. So, over to you, Sachin.
Vikas,
Yes, sir.
if any student have some query with the
Alumni.
from any alumni, like
Yeah.
from Minal right now, they can
Mhm.
ask, because after so much time they skip their queries. Parallelly, we can
Yeah,
discuss
please,
little.
please,
If
feel
any
free.
student have any query, they can ask from his pin Minal.
So, anyone has
Yeah.
any questions, they can unmute themselves and ask.
Can I ask something if students are not asking?
You can ask.
I hope that you will be asking us a easy question that I can answer, sir.
No, no, no. I just want to open the session. That's why. Just I want to know, where are you working right now? You are working Microsoft, and
Yes,
what is your current location?
it's Noida's. It's NCR only.
Right now you are in Noida. Okay,
Yes,
okay. And what is the future of AI? Because some people are afraid, like when AI will come, jobs like recently TCS, I
right,
think
right.
lay off around 12,000 people from senior position, in fact.
That's very true, sir. But the fact is, AI is not the threat, but the real threat is when people are not willing to learn and upgrade themselves. Because AI is not here to take our job. Uh, we have to be smart enough to do the meaningful work with help of AI. So we need to treat AI as an assistant, not the replacement.
Yes, yes.
So that is something. And
That.
please don't worry, there are ample of opportunities out there where people can work better and do
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Yes. Thank you, Minal. Thank you for your time.
Welcome. My pleasure.
Uh,
Over to Sachin. Check
Right.
Sachin
Good
is
evening,
here.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm from the same 2006 batch as Meenal is, and I too am working with Microsoft with the Data and AI Center of Excellence. Uh, Over the again 19 plus years of experience, and have had the privilege of working with multiple titans within the industry like Oracle, Genpact, uh, many American and German-based MNCs, and have been, also traveled around the world servicing clients. Uh, I think in today's world, as you know, Meenal has rightly said that AI should not be perceived as a threat, and she rightly said it is not here to take our jobs. Actually, jobs are getting deprecated because I mean people are losing their jobs because they are being replaced by people who know AI. People who do not know AI are being replaced by people who do. So within this ecosystem, I think what the students can do is not wait for anybody to come and tell them, because that era is already here right now. A bare minimum expectation when we are doing a lot of hiring, when we are sort of going to engineering colleges and looking at students, it's more or less about how much of it do you already know, right? Just perceive what all real world applications that you can focus on, right? So I'll give you an example, and this has been going on for an year or so. There has been this all of us know Tesla, and they have this application of FSD, self-driving and automation. But it will not work in India. Why? Nobody follows traffic rules. If FSD based Tesla would drive on Indian roads, it would be bumping into vehicles and pedestrians, every 5 seconds or even less. But people have come up with ML models that detect potholes, right? Imagine any one of you who are here who really believe in that idea. Integrate Mahindra Thar with your own FSD model. Start small. Look at the ecosystem that you can leverage, the mentorship. I think services industry is great if you are able to get in, but if you really have an idea and if you truly believe in it, sky is the limit. So, and we as mentors are a part of BRCM lineage, are always here to guide you if you would want to reach out. So yeah, that's the message I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sachin. Now I think next is, let me check. Kundan is available. Then next is Kundan.
Yeah, hello everyone. Before I jump in, anybody has any questions for Sachin?
Kundan, we will take in after the alumni interaction. Then we will take question answer session.
Okay, great. So yeah, really nice to have here in this platform. I was looking for something similar kind of opportunity, and thanks Vikas for organizing this. It's really great opportunity, I would say. As you know, my name is Kundan Kumar. I am also on the same batch as Sachin and Minal, 2002 to 2006, and I was in information technology branch. I have started working just after coming out of college, so around 19 years of experience. Worked in different companies, starting from Verizon, Qualcomm, um, Infosys. I worked for Infosys for some time, then Oracle, and from last close to 5 years, I'm outside India. I'm working in Dublin, Ireland. Right now, I'm in Dublin, Ireland. I'm working for a couple of Irish technology companies. So, uh, and started my career as a software developer, slowly moved into technology architect, and then slowly moved into management. So I'm more into managing software development teams now. My message to everybody who's listening would be like, say, focus on the practical approach. That's what my funda has been always in the college. Uh, College is a really great time. You should have enjoy, but along with that, as the time closes, when you're completing your degree, it makes sense. You should start devoting more time in the learning the practical knowledge, and that's what helped me personally. In last couple of years, I was focusing more on learning practical aspects, and that helped me in getting my job and getting started, and that helped me in continuing my job as well. And that's my philosophy nowadays as well. Along with that, um, take your work seriously, but don't take it too seriously. That's what would be my message as well. Make sure that uh, to maintain a right balance between personal and professional life. Yeah, that's pretty much. And looking forward to this interaction. And if there's anything, I'm happy to support anybody if he needs my guidance. Yeah, that's it
Thank
because
you, Kundan. Yeah.
And I may have to drop off early. Unfortunately, I was not able to. I thought of taking this call from home, but I was not able to reach home.
Okay.
That's why I'm taking it from my car. But I really wanted to join and say hello to everyone. But in case if anybody has questions, feel free to
Yeah,
reach out to me.
they
Or
can ask their
even now.
questions to Kundan.
Yeah, even now.
Anyone has any questions to Kundan, they can ask.
Hi Kundan, this is Sahil from 2014 batch. I'm also based in Dublin. I reached out to you on LinkedIn. Maybe we'll connect here.
Yes, I'll yeah, sure. Yeah,
Cool.
let's connect.
Hey,
So
hi
next,
Kundan. Behel this side.
okay.
Same batch, right?
Hey, Sunita, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good as well. I heard about you. There was some article somebody shared in one of the group. So really proud of you.
Sure. Thank you, Kundan. May I know which field exactly, which vertical you are exactly working in there in Dublin?
In software industry, domain wise, I am as of now in e-commerce. Earlier, I was in more in there was a company called Car Trawler, and I was working for. We were working on software for car rental companies, like say to provide a platform where car rental is very much popular in Europe. You can rent a car, self-driving. I mean, you can rent a car and you can drive without driver, not like Uber. So that's very popular. So we were building a software for that. Now I'm working in eShop World, ESW. That's a new company recently I started. That's on e-commerce, and what we focus on, we enable multiple, bigger brands to expand their business online presence in international market. For example, Nike is one of the biggest client. Nike's major business in US, but in case if they want to expand in India, they have to go through all the regulations and compliance for India. So they don't have to worry about that hassle. So ESW comes in and we take care of all those things.
Sure. Thank you, Kundan.
So thank you, Kundan. So after Kundan, I request to Wing Commander Sunita Pahal to address the gathering.
Oh, thank you, sir. I thought I'm coming after two more people, that is Lalita and Sandeep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Wing Commander Sunita Pahal. And yes, I also come from 2006 batch, like all the earlier three speakers are. I am from Computer Science and Engineering batch, wherein so after that I joined Cisco for a very short time. The ultimate goal has always been to join forces. So then I applied, was lucky enough to clear my FCAT and SSB the first time. So anybody who aspires to join defense forces, either of the three branches, I am all here to guide you through the process, whether it is a written exam or it is the SSB. After doing engineering, it is one of the most sought after career. I wouldn't say career, it's a way of life. So it's a most sought after way of life for most of us. So if anybody wants any pointers, any cues, I am all there. After this, so 2008 I got commissioned into Air Force. I did my postings and served the country across length and breadth, so right starting from like South India, northeastern region, and also the west region. Had opportunity to work with very quite awesome people around there in the forces. And after 14 years, so I thought, let's see the other side of the life also, because all sudden Kent life remains confined to Kent only. Uh, so I am currently working with an MNC in Bangalore. I am heading their procurement function, strategic sourcing, administration, and IT as well. So I'm a little off when comparing or having referenced with my other coursemate who are hardcore software engineers and doing great things out there. Uh, anybody who's looking to join corporate in supply chain management, procurement or IT infrastructures. How does that work in corporate? Yes, I can. I have a very, very limited experience compared to my counterparts. So only 2.5 years in corporate. But yeah, I had good exposure over here in this company. So anybody coming to Bangalore or anybody needs any help, I'm all out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunita. Now I would like request to Mr. Jagdeep Singh from 2007 batch. Take over the session.
Hi all.
Yeah, Jagdeep.
Hi all. So thanks, Vikas. I hope you can hear me now.
Yeah, we can hear you. Perfect.
Yeah. First of all, thanks, Vikas and folks who have arranged it. So it's really great and my first alumni meet. So after the college. So it's great to see some of the faces, like even the senior to me, like okay, Minal, Sachin, Kundan. Like I still remember their faces, like right from the college. Like okay, we used to see people running on the going through the corridor and all right. But yeah, it's really nostalgic to see them again after so many years. Yeah. So coming to me, like hi all, my name is Jagdeep. I am from 2007 batch pass out, so from electronics and communication. And recently, I happened to visit our college. Unfortunately, it was a holiday that day. I was just passing through, and then I thought, okay, I should visit the college. And then I went inside after requesting the car security and all. But yeah, I could not meet the faculty and some of you face to face. But yeah, the college has changed a lot. So yeah, I still remember like we used to have four different campuses and all. Now we have multiple structure in it. So it's great. Like yeah, and coming to this, like yeah. So I started my career like from 2007 itself. So when we pass out, unfortunately there was this 2008 market crash and slowdown that happened and recession you can call. And all the folks like who were supposed to join and all, so their joining were late, people, their offer letter was revoked and all of that. So I was hired with Edison from off campus. That time we used to have off campus as a thing. So I started by the time like okay Edison, then they delayed the joining and all. So as a side hustle, I started with another electronics company which used to work for Bell and these guys. Econ was the name. So I worked there for a couple of months, like 8, 9 months, and then things were coming back to track. So I officially, I would say, started in software industry from 2008, and after that, I had a chance to work with uh, some of the customer like Samsung, Google, and all these guys. So and then I made a switch to Qualcomm. Right now, I am working with Qualcomm as a uh, senior staff engineer. And here, like basically, my domain or my expertise has been in telecom domain, I would say. And it's not a true software engineering, I would say, but it's more like okay, telecom and the silicon industry, you can say. The basically, when I started my career, it was all about 3G was still alive, and then 4G came in. It made a big difference. So now, over the year, I have been working on 5G also, and then we are obviously planning for 6G. So all through that. So and to me, I found like telecom has been a really niche domain, and if you really have interest, you can do many more things in this. So and provided you have a right organization also. So right now, I'm working with Qualcomm for the last around 10 years, and I met Kundan. He was also with Qualcomm when I joined. So it's great to see your seniors and alumni. Like when you go to your organization and you find, okay, yeah, it create that personal connect. Like basically, yeah, you can see, okay, there is someone who can guide you. And that's why I would say this alumni meet is very helpful. And then please reach out to any of the seniors that you see on this forum. You can find them on LinkedIn and so. So over the last, I would say overall 17 years of experience, my expertise or domain has been in telecom. And when we do telecom, like it's not like just a very old style thing. Basically, you write from chip layout whenever you are planning any 4G chip, 5G chip, right? So right from concept to execution to commercialization throughout the globe. Like it's not like okay, you build it in some one lab and then you can just start going and then selling it out. So that itself is the I would say a good enough journey. And then I really find it interesting. Like okay, because even when we were in college, like at that time, like we used to have very good labs and all, right? That infra, I still feel like okay, sometimes. And now when you compare with the peer who are right on the famous institute, people say okay, they are IIT and NIT, right? So now you work with them. What I would say, like okay, that if you have the right uh, guidance and you do effort from your side also, you can compete with anyone. And there is nothing like okay, you are being from tier two, tier three college, nothing of that sort. So all I would say, like, okay, you should be motivated enough. You should find a domain or interest that you want to, and continue the side hustle, right? Right. Not, being just academic is maybe it's good to get it. I would say initial degree and all. After that, all it remains is okay, what exactly you want to learn and contribute to. So if you have that hassle and then being an engineer, like okay, all you need to find is or the skill you need is how to solve a problem. I would say that if that attitude you have, be it a technical problem, be it a managerial problem or a finance problem, like because when you walk through the corporate corridors, right, you don't know what kind of challenge can come your way. So that way you should know how to solve a problem. All it matters is if you know that, then you can excel in any domain and any field, I would say. And right now, I am, uh, I would say, staying in Hyderabad, so with my family. And so, any of you guys who feel like you want to reach out to me, please, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, or you can send me a mail, or you can talk to Vikas also. She can give my contact details. So yeah, that's what
Sure,
I would say.
Jagdeep.
Yeah, and yeah, that's what I would say from my side. But yeah, always available to my juniors and colleagues. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jagdeep.
Yeah.
Now I would like request to Mr. Prashant Bhardwaj to address the gathering. Prashant, are you there?
Just hold on a minute. I was not expecting that I will be called so early, but thank you. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm just turning it off. Okay, yeah. So it is how I do in professional meetups as well. Like what we do in the office. वो ढूंढता रह जाता हूँ कि हाँ वो वीडियो भी ऑन करना है सब. Okay, so thank you for the opportunity, Vikas. Thank you for all the my seniors, of course, for whom I've not been like I didn't find it. So I was more of a sportsman out there in BRCM. I played cricket a lot. I was in computer science, so my batch was 2006 to 2010. So I come from this batch. Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity. It's more like a learning for me to know like what's happening all around the world. So as of now, talking about myself, I am working in CRIF. It's a credit bureau. So India has 4 credit bureaus which are under RBI. So one of them is CRIF. It's a CRIF Highmark it is, but CRIF is an Italian company and there is some collaboration going around with Highmark. So we work on data, a lot of data. We are talking about data on like millions of data, all the banking details, all the loans, all the credit cards that banks have, microfinances have, they come to us and we work with them. Like what is the credit score of a person and how their financial workaround is. So a good sort of experience. So I started when I left BRCM, I was standing on crossroads. So, but fortunately was given an opportunity to work for Indian government. I joined a CIRI lab in Pilani, CSIR lab. I worked there as a project fellow, and few of our batchmates like Amit God, if I remember, was with me as well. So good learning for 1.5 years. And I don't know it was silly of me. I voluntarily left the job because long story. So I'll tell you sometime later. Like we can talk about it later. So as of now, I'm working as an innovation manager in CRIF. Fortunately, I have been given the chance to move to different places across the globe. Last week I was in Vienna, and we were talking about AI, lot of AI, which my seniors talked about. So I would love to share my perspective on it as well. I recently holded a small workshop for related to a NASA event that happened, and so my thing is it's not about technology, right? It's more about the mindset you are having towards technology. So if you are having the right mindset, if you are not fearful, or you're not fear, yeah, you're scared of what's happening, the jobs are cutting off. Yes, it is happening. So the reality is for half of the world, so for Europe, for US, technology means AI. It's not blockchain, it's not cloud, it's not everything. And what's next is quantum that we are seeing as. So what we are seeing, so I might be knowing few things, little things about it, but world is changing fast. So what we can do is it's not about speciality anymore. Yes, it helps you if you are if you have some specialty in terms of cloud, in terms of whatsoever, be it mechanical, electrical, electronics, the stream that you are working on. It really helps. It is an advantage, but it is more about how quickly you are able to adapt things that are evolving in the world. So AI is changing very rapidly. It's hard for us as innovation in innovation team as well, like how we can catch it, because every day there is a new model, every day there are tokens, every day they're talking about embedments and new learnings. पता नहीं क्या-क्या आ रहा है. So it's hard to catch. But yes, we have the mindset, okay, whatsoever is used for us, it's like a lot of there are many things, but you need to connect, okay, what's in it for me, what I can do, and how I can bring more value to the company or to myself with all the learning. So it's about learn today, unlearn it tomorrow, and relearn it again day after tomorrow. So the iteration of learning is needs to be checked on, right? Or with so I would be more than happy to, if I can be of little help I can do, because I don't know a lot about AI, but yes, the recent workshop that I had with NASA and with other colleges as well, which I'm doing, I was surprised that why I'm not doing it for my college, which which taught me more of the life lessons. So I would be more than happy to contribute the little I know from my end. And the thing is that the message is clear, like it should be your mindset towards technology, and it's more like the era of visionaries. So if the students are listening to me, fourth year students, they don't need to be worried about, yes, there should be an alarm, okay, AI is there, but it should not be focused on, okay, companies only, because now you have all the tools and you have all the resources. You can use models, Grok, you can use Gemini, and all these things you can do. If you have, they have some open source connectivity as well, connectivity in terms of learning how models are working, how tokens work, not restricted to CS and IT students, but yes, it's good to have knowledge for all the streams. It's always good, because they will be going for interviews and they will be asked, of course they will be asked about AI. It depends. So they should be prepared. So it's an era of visionaries where they can be they have this opportunity to be solopreneurship as well. So entrepreneurship was there, like, okay, you see people working out and studying a lot, but now we are seeing people coming out like Sam Altman and other players who are making their own kind of ecosystem within using AI and all these tools. So think about that as well, have that mindset as well. So it will help you out. So thanks a lot again for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thank you very much, and all the very best. Happy Diwali.
Same to you, Prashant. Thank you. Now I would like to request to Ankur Rana from batch 2009-13. Ankur, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, just a second. Yeah. I was also not expecting this quick. but thank you. Thank you everyone for joining in today. I would say that I had some of my best memories at BRCM, and I'm forever grateful to the teachers and college management for that. I will not take a lot of time, so I have already kept some draft as well in terms of the pointers that I'm looking at. But you may have already observed that all of us here who have spoken, we had a different journey. So all of you will also have a different journey. So take everything that we say with a pinch of salt. It is not going to apply exactly the same form for you. You will have your own journey, and don't be afraid of it. In college, I really got fascinated with few things. I used to do a lot of storytelling. I used to do databases, and I used to talk about tech in general, right? And I would tell you that, like, I would say that 80%, 70% of my career is all based on the same thing that I did in college. Uh, and it may be very different for me, but that's very true. Like, people who know me there would know that for the last 10, 12 years, all I have been doing is databases. All I have been doing is talking about databases or talking about things in general. And that's what I learned in college. So, just a quick introduction. I have spent over a decade working with databases now. I work for a company called Cockroach Labs. It's a funny name, but it's a distributed database company, and we build a product called Cockroach DB. So if you use Netflix, you use OpenAI, in India, companies like Grow, so they run on top of Cockroach. So that's the kind of scale that the product runs on. Like if you have massive applications which need to be running all the time, that's when people choose to use this database. And so if you find databases interesting, Cockroach University is there. You can also look at the courses there, but there are, of course, other databases, and you can take a look at them. So previously, I have led business in the Asia Pacific region. I am based in Singapore, and I was also associated with another popular database called MongoDB. Maybe some of you may have heard about that because that was introduced in some academic courses as well. So back in college, I started teaching Oracle, and that was like so some of you may go through this subject, database management systems, which was, in our case, it was in semester 4. And after semester 4, I went for those 2 months training. So I took Oracle SQL and PL SQL course then. And when I was back in college, I started teaching Oracle. Like we used to do classes after college, and some of them may remember Sahil is here, who was one batch after me, and we used to do this, and that was really helpful. That started as the first thing that I did myself. And then in fact, my first job was about teaching Oracle. So when I left college and I started finding job, that was the first job I found. It wasn't a very high paying job, but it started the career from where I really started. So my takeaways for you are, be interested in something, be curious about your subjects, something, and sometimes you may think that the subjects are totally irrelevant, and this is a very common notion that you see all across engineering colleges in India. People feel that the subjects are very, very old. But I have a contrarian view to this. I don't feel like that, because let me give you an example. Since everyone is talking about AI and machine learning, underneath it is all engineering mathematics. So when I look at videos today, I think about, oh, this is something I have read in college. This is something I have read in college, right? So take any example, take large language models, take the models where you are creating new videos. It's all partial differentiation equations, it's vectors, it's matrices, everything that you read in college textbooks, and exactly same implementation. So you take any AI course, basic AI course, it talks about the exact same stuff, right? So sometimes you will feel that college curriculum is pretty old. It's old in terms of when we don't connect it to the new generation, but it is real engineering that you have in your textbooks. Then if I talk about databases, the same rules of normalization that you will read in your college, the EF chord, EF chords paper and SQL and everything that you will read, that has remained the exact same thing for the last 40 years, right? So rules of normalization still apply. You will still you will study them in academia, and you will also see the same thing in implementation when you go to any database company. It's just that new products have evolved over time, right? So Postgres, back when I was in college, Postgres was a small database. Now everybody is talking about Postgres, talking about Postgres. So you will see hundreds of posts every day about Postgres, but underlying concepts, they are all the same. So I would say focus on what you're studying. Obviously, try to apply that and see if you can fit that theory into any practical applications. But don't be demotivated that anything that you are studying is way too old. It is not. Those basic concepts still remain. None of us know what will exactly work. So you can only try your best. Be open to new ideas. Be ready to adapt. Finally, if you think you're up for doing something, feel free to reach out. I'm very happy to mentor or help in general. That's it from my side. All the best and happy Diwali. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankur. Now next is Sahil Sethi.
Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Thank you, Vikas. First of all, I would like to thank everyone. This is my first alumni where I am the alumni. I have attended one where a lot of seniors came and they guided what to do. And I would say my college time was best time of my life. I enjoyed, I studied, I experienced a lot of stuff. And I would also like to thank Ankur. Just now he mentioned that he had his study sessions where he used to teach all juniors and even his colleague like from the same batch and even his seniors as well. And Ankur, actually, I never, got to thank you, but your guidance was, which led me to do my certifications and then which paved my path in my career. So, in my second year, I went for Red Hat certifications, RHC and RHCSA, and then from there I developed my interest in Linux, and I started as a Linux admin after finishing my college. And then from there, I have transitioned into multiple roles in multiple companies, and for 5 years, I have been based in Dublin in Amazon. And when I say Amazon, I don't deliver packages. I'm working as a cloud engineer. So whenever, I tell any non-IT person that I work in Amazon, "Hey, you deliver packages now." So I'm a senior cloud engineer here. I'm a Kubernetes specialist. And one more thing, which Anko mentioned, that you'll all have your different paths, your different journey, and it might not be in technical word. We have our senior wing commander Sunita Pahal. I also wanted to join in defense forces. You won't believe I tried for 6 years. I gave 19 SSPs, but that was not for me. But right now I'm maybe at a better place where I'm supposed to be. So the same will be for you guys. You you know you don't limit yourself. If you have a passion, follow that. Just keep in mind, you also need to pay bills. So you need to balance out your passion and your life. If you have any queries, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll share my email ID and my LinkedIn ID with you. And yeah, happy to help. Thanks.
Thanks, Sahil. Now we'll go for Kashif Siddiqui.
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Good morning, good afternoon. It's great to see some familiar faces and some new faces, and thank you, Vikas, for organizing this and coordinating with everyone. I was not expecting to be the next speaker. So, my name is Kashif Siddiq, and I am from 2012 to 2016 batch. I was in Triple E department, and right now I'm working in the semiconductor industry for past 9 odd years. I'm working with AMD, and I'm working as a firmware developer. I'm working on the lower level of the things, mostly like on the sensors driver, the kernel, BSP part of things. Uh, So college, I mean, this is my first alumni meet of sorts, or first time I'm associating with BRCM after coming out of the college. So this is a really different and surreal experience. College taught me a lot. I mean, college gave me freedom to try different things. College gave me freedom to fail. College built me the man that I am. So I tried different things, and finally, college made me realize that I have a love for electronics and I have a love for programming, and I combined them both, and I got into embedded domain. Though I was discouraged by some people, but there were a few mentors that stood by me. I would like to especially have a like thank my HOD at that time, Dr. Vivek Kumar, and there was a faculty Vikrant sir. So they really pushed me. They helped me in my college. Uh, in my limited experience, just a word of advice for my juniors would be like, as an engineer, we are trained to create things. We are trained to solve problems. With all the chatters around AI, AGI, all those things will come. They will be the tools. Like human intelligence is superior to everything. So we create things and we need to embrace the changes. We need to work through that, and we need to find where we can add value. And the most important thing is that we need to enjoy the process. Once we enjoy the process, we enjoy the work that we do, things just fall into place. We just need to give it a try, enjoy the process, work hard, and just take life a bit easy. I mean that those things are there. I mean, I'm in the semiconductor industry, so if anyone who wants to build a career in semiconductor industry, specifically focusing on the firmware or the embedded side of the things, I can try to help. So feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, it's great to see you all again. Yeah, that is it from my side.
Yeah. Thank you, Kashif.
Thank you to all our alumni for sharing your stories with such honesty and positivity. We are sure your words have inspired many of us here today to dream big and keep going no matter what. All right, everyone, now it's time to take a little trip down the memory lane. We have talked about your journeys and your achievements, but now let's see how much you all actually remember your golden days here at BRCM. This round is called Rewind and Relive. There will be a quiz on your screen. You have to choose the right answer. Relax, no pressure, no marks, no attendance, just memories and enjoyment. So you can see your quiz.
Hi, while we have Sonika coming up with the quiz shortly, Anybody working out of Bangalore from the alumni batch? Any of the batches?
Uh, yes, ma'am. I'm based out of Bangalore.
Oh, lovely, Kashif. We'll catch up sometime soon.
Sure, sure, sure. That would be great.
Okay, so now let us see the responses.
So here you can check your answers whether you have given right answer or wrong answer.
Better than my semester exams.
It seems the central ground has changed the activity. Earlier, we used to sit there
Right, Jagdeep sir.
after dinner. We used to go to canteen, sit in the center ground, and then we talk anything and everything. Like, yeah,
So now we keep open session for all the students, current students. If they have any questions from any of alumni, they can ask. Students, one by one, they can mute yourself and you can ask the questions if you have something. So I think they don't have any questions.
Because I would like to utilize this time as no one has asked question to connect with the people also. It's been a long time, I think. I have been a lot of engagement, I mean, a lot of engagements considering of from upcoming plant in Kharkhoda and all.
Okay.
So guys, good evening. I'm Ravi Yadav, your alumni president. It's been a long time since I've connected, so I'll try to improve this soon. Most probably next quarter, that's Jan to March, I'll be available because so we can plan some sessions or discussions with the people in college, whereas after that, 8th semester people especially, as I'll be in Japan for next 2 months. So guys, what I want to say is the most important thing when you go to the world is the ability to ask question. Am I audible? Can someone confirm?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Yeah.
Ravi sir.
The first requisite is you should be able to ask question. Until unless you do not ask the question, you'll not be able to explore something. And that's the easiest thing, na?
Yeah.
We can ask question on anything. And for that, one thing needs to be removed. That's the coat of hesitation. Just remove it. Question can be right or wrong, that doesn't matter. For you, it is a question that is important. Just ask it. Asking 1,000 people, 100 people, 1 lakh people, that doesn't matter at all. Especially people in final year, develop this approach.
Yeah, I think Manas have some questions.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Manas, you can ask.
Hello, good evening to all the respected alumni and faculty member and teachers. So first of all, thank you all of you for attending this session and giving us this opportunity to connect with you all. So my general question would be, in this fast-paced industry like computer science, we are always told that this thing will be stagnant in a few years, that this thing will not work, not due to AI or anything, in general. Like when we were in second year, it was mostly famous that web development would stagnate as a job opportunity. Then AI boom came and many things became like that. So in the process of preparing, like every preparation takes time, like half a year or 1 year. So in the process of preparing, a lot of confusion arises that if I'm giving time in this and this kind of thing stagnates or goes away, all the efforts or yeah, learning would I mean, obviously learning never fails, but after fourth year we have to search for opportunities and all, so we have to be have a solid, at least foundation for that. So these confusions always creates a lot of fear and uh, you know uh, fear. in us. So I would like to know that what should we do in this situation?
So,
Can I answer this from the fear perspective? If
Yep,
allowed.
Prashant.
Thank you. Thank you. So, last time I was in, I had an opportunity in Vienna, and we were talking to some banks, and we were gathered for the dinner, and they showed me the picture of God Shiva, and they asked me why he's wearing this snake around him. Uh, my perspective was, again, the little I know, I'm spiritual. I'm just trying to understand the spiritual world, and that's just I will connect with what Manav asked. So I said, what is the fear as of now you are having? So how do you see the snake as of now? First of all, so they said we feel fear about it, like it's fearful, it's scary. And I said, the moment you take over your fears, and the moment you take over your the challenges as opportunities, you start to embrace them, right? So if snake is fear for you and you are just having it around your neck, then you are embracing it. You have just changed completely, like 180 degrees transformation from challenges to opportunities. So yes, there is a lot of noise happening. Uh, if I currently remember, if we are having this alumni meet at at our point of time, and someone would have told me about like what's happening in crypto, and I have bought say some 10 bitcoins in 2008, I would have been a millionaire. So it was few cents at that point of time. So yes, AI as of now, I think Ankur spoke a lot. So the guys who really spoke a lot, really quality words when they talked about the essence in terms of like how important the concepts are, the ground concepts are. So no need not to be fearful, need not to be confused. Yes, there is, and sometimes fear is good as well because it keeps you alert of the situation alert of the situation, what's happening around you. But the thing is, just be clear of your basics, because yes, AI is happening, and if you ask people who are working in IT industry, 90% of AI is failing uh, in production. So for example, you might be aware of, I don't know whether which language you are interested into and which you are close to, Java or Python or C++, whichever language. People are using vibe coding to create a good website is hardly a matter of say 30 minutes or so. 30 minutes is again very long size. So 15 to 20 minutes, if you have everything, you understand the problem and you want to create a website, a good website with good UI, it's fine, 15 to 20 minutes. But is it worth? Is it solving problem? No need to ask. And now, as a student, you are in a very good situation. I should say that. I believe that because you have resources, you have good alumni as well, those experts, really good experts. You have time to move into the next part of your life where you will be open to the world and everything. The only thing you start focusing on is just utilize these tools, understand the problems that the businesses are having, be it any industry, IT industry, mechanical, electrical, whatsoever industry, and just try to get those problems solved. How you can solve it, your own perspective, bring your own perspective while trying that. So fear is good, keeps you alert, but just overcome your fear. That's it.
and just to add to what Prashant said, right? Like, okay, yeah, the technology and tool will keep changing, guys. Like being an engineer, right? Yeah. So don't assume like, okay, we learn one thing and then we just live with it, right? So it will if you have chosen engineering as a profession, it will be continuous learning. It cannot be like one thing. Like even if, like, say, when you start with the organization on one domain, right? The business change, the demand change. So you have to adapt to it. You have to learn it. Even after, like, say, if you ask me, right? I have been working in telecom for almost 17 years, and even now we keep reading new thing, keep doing new thing every other week. And all the folks like who are working in corporate, like they know they'll be thrown a problem statement. You solve it, come up with a solution. That's what it all companies need from you. So yeah, but you cannot be say like, okay, just okay, what if I do this domain, I can encash it. Yeah, you can, if you are lucky enough, you have the right connection, then you can encash, but you should be having the attitude like, okay, if something new comes up, I will learn it. Simple. So that should be the way I think I would say, like, that will keep you growing.
Thank you, Jagdeep. Now I think Ankita would like to ask something. Ankita, unmute yourself and
Yes,
ask.
sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
First of all, thank you all. And my question is, sir, this time, my question to all of you, this time I'm not attending college regularly. And the college administration is saying that students who don't maintain 75% attendance won't be allowed to sit for placements. So, sir, my question is did such a rule exist during your time as well? क्योंकि क्या आपको ही बोला गया था कि आप attendance नहीं लोगे तो आपको placement में नहीं बैठने दिया जाएगा? Because I'm currently living in Noida and focusing on jobs and internship searches as well as preparing for DSA. So what should I do now? And I also want to ask you, is it fair that students are not allowed to sit for placement just because of attendance?
So
Let
I'm
Vikas.
sorry,
Yes,
more or
Jagdeep sir.
less comment it. So, but overall, like, right? So these attendance and all, right? They are not something to punish you guys, right? So always, okay, even when we used to get some of these rules were there, like obviously, like, and I would say, like, you guys are lucky, like, okay, at least placements companies are getting, the TPO department is doing effort for you guys and then making those things accessible, right? If I during our time, like it was like, okay, the companies were like very choosy, and then they, rather than going campus by campus, they used to do like this off campus, right? And then you figure out yourself, you apply, you travel, you clear your exams and everything of that, right? So these attendance part, like, okay, we used to have, but it was not for the placement. It was more for the marks. Like you used to have marking based on the attendance you have done in your semester. So I think maybe that ritual still continue, I would say, and then it being used for to ensure like, okay, people are like, or the students are joining the classes and all, right? These attendance are like for what, like Vikas, like I don't know, like is it a class, remote classes people, students are doing or what?
No, actually, as per USC now, they have to fulfill like 70% or 75% attendance.
Right.
So maybe she is asking about that.
That I think it's fine, right? Okay, if the classes will be, I would say, like, maybe and the right time and all, right? So I think if these are made as a thing, and we have to go abide by the rules, right? So I think that's what I think it will be. So yeah, maybe I think you can always
Well,
take a person if required. So you are truly busy. Like at least I remember in when
I
I
think Principal Sir would like to add something.
I just want to say that in the final year, we allow our students to make attend any internship with the prior permission of placement department as well as from the HOD. We allow them in the final year. But as per rule, as already Vikas told, as per university rule, student have to maintain at least 75% attendance. But in the final year, we allow all students for internship, for any placement if they have, but it should be with the prior permission of HOD as well as from the placement division. That is the only requirement. यही है ना विकास?
Yes, sir. Sunita would like to add something.
Yeah, Ankita, there are two things to your question. First is the attendance, whether you should be attending the classes or not, and second is whether you should be allowed to sit across the placements, right? So these are quite independent of each other. I'll tell you why. Keeping your attendance 75%, as principal has director has rightly pointed out, it is one of the rules. Second is discipline and consistency is something which will take you where you want to reach in life. right? If we are not consistent at this particular time, then there is something which is missing. And uh, motivation, inspiration, all of these are good words for training classes and speaking to the people out there. But consistency is something which consistency and discipline is something which you should always have, so that you can achieve your goal. Now, coming back to your question, there are IIM colleges, right? IIMs, which if a student is not having 95% of attendance, then they are not allowed to sit in the placements. So I like, you can compare it, like BRCM is still giving you that flexibility of 25%. And why not to attend classes? Many of the alumni have already pointed out that whatever you are learning today, you will always keep applying those learnings across your career journey. So this is the time those class setups are very important. Online coachings and all, okay, but they will never give you an experience which you get in a class. Secondly, the connections which you will make today with your course mates, with your alumni, with your teachers, professors, you will always carry them with you and they will always help you. So this is the right time. Attend your school, attend your college, gain that experience, gain that knowledge, and then corporate is always will be there for you. So there are people who are working for 19 years, 20 years, you will keep working for 30 years, 35 years. This is the time. Enjoy your college life, take learnings from there.
Thank you, Sunita. Kashi, would you like to add something?
Yeah, I mean, Sonita ma'am already covered what I wanted to say,
Okay.
but I just wanted to add that one of the major challenges we see people coming out of the college to corporate world is to spend 8 to 9 hours in that office setup, and many people struggle with that when they're making that transition from college to corporate. So, I mean, enforcing attendance, it might seem like a bit of a stretch at times, but it builds a discipline that you will carry in your next journey or next phase of your life. So yeah, I mean, it's already been covered. So yeah.
I think all the alumni cleared the doubt of Ankita. Now, Sunita, I got a question from a student for you. Ma'am, your journey from defense services to corporate leadership is truly inspiring. What lessons from the Air Force have helped you to success in the business world?
Okay, so I spent close to 15 years in Indian Air Force, 1 year training, and after that 14 years. There are few things which defense forces have taught me is, first is of course discipline, right? Discipline is something which will carry you further. Second is that ability to show up every day, consistency, right? Third is having that zeal to learn from everyone, not only from your seniors, but also from your peers and from your juniors also. Everyone has that something unique which we can always learn from them. So just filter out the negative ones and always focus on the positives. Corporate, of course, these two are very different worlds. Defense is quite it's a close knit society, so something like we can actually call our family. Everything is taken care of, you just have to be in the office. Of course you are 24/7 available over there, but in corporate it's a totally different setup wherein everything depends upon the PNL. But still, your discipline, consistency, and your ability to carry things forward will always help, right? That's all.
Thank you, Sunita. Yeah, Pushi, you can ask question.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kushi, a third year student from computer science. I would like to ask a question to Mr. Sahil Sethi. Sir, I am audible.
Sahil, are you there? Just a minute.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
here.
I
Sorry,
have.
I was not able to unmute myself. Not sure why.
Yeah.
Please go ahead, Kushi.
Sir, cloud technology is now the heart of digital transformation. What certification or project would you recommend student undertake to build a career in cloud computing?
Okay, that's really a good question. And half of the answer has already been shared by Ankur. So cloud is when someone else is managing whole infrastructure or services for you. So actually, I interview a lot of candidates, and when we go out and seek candidates, we look for core technologies. I'll just name few: database, networking, Linux. But what engineers right now are doing is they go for some AWS certifications or Microsoft certifications, and they have information of how things work on cloud, but they don't have any underlying information. Like, I'm a Kubernetes SME, so Kubernetes is a virtualization, and the service I work on AWS is Kubernetes on the cloud. So if someone does not know anything about Linux, anything about operating system, and not just Linux, other operating system, networking, databases, cloud is just a layer for them. We look for this core information. So very important, whatever you are studying in your classes, it's not a waste. You will be needing it, depending on which profile you choose, you will need it, not just one, multiple. I don't work on databases, but for example, the website I, work on, that has a database. So I need to have some of the information on database. So that core knowledge is primary. Once you feel you have that core knowledge, good amount of knowledge, then the certifications are going to help you. For every cloud provider, there are certifications. You can start with the very basic one, practitioner. There are different levels. So they'll start with very basic level. Those are really easy, and all these organizations have some discounts or some schemes for students where they'll give you some credits or sometimes even free certifications. Some of the so these certifications are also of two types. One are paid and second are free, which you can just go on their website. Like AWS has skill engineering badges. Again, I can share you links. Feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. You can go for these free certifications, and when you feel you are confident, you can go for the paid certifications. Ideally, the paid certifications you can do once you enter any income in any company, because you will be reimbursed for all those certifications. Plus, right now there's a lot of content available on YouTube, which is, if you still want to go for a paid content, you have Udemy. You'll get a course just for 500 rupees, 600 rupees, really cheap, and it will help you at least crack some interviews. It won't give you a hands-on experience that you will only get if you spend some more money, if you create your account, but these certifications are going to help you. So focus on the core technologies, the things which your teachers will be teaching you in the classes, and then whenever you have 2-3 months of vacations between different semesters or year, go for these certifications. I did that. I went for Red Hat certification. I did 2 certification, and the cost was around 50,000 at that time. But that really helped me cracking all these interviews. I hope it answers you. Great.
Okay, so now I have a question from all of you. Like, what can make us stand out in this competitive market, like as a fresher graduate? Am I audible?
You are, Monica.
Sir, please.
Would like to take the question?
So I can maybe give it a
Yeah, sure,
shot.
sure.
So in terms of standing out, what would we exactly mean from standing out is basically, if you apply in a company, your resume gets shortlisted for that company. I think as a fresher, that's the most difficult stage. right? So what has, or maybe, yeah, so what has worked for me was that I started, in databases and then joined in teaching. Sometimes these roles, starting from a smaller company where you don't have to go through that complex process of, getting your resume shortlisted, can also help uh, reach out with a proper resume. Sometimes, yeah, this one thing would probably help. When you reach out to anyone, reach out with your proper preparation, so that you are utilizing the best of their time, right? Which means that you have already done some amount of homework. So obviously you need to have something on your resume, like things we talked about. If you're interested in Linux, Kubernetes, you have something around that. If you're interested in databases, you have something around that. You have something about programming. Nowadays likely you will have something on everything, right? So earlier, if you go like 5-10 years back, the kind of programs, the kind of jobs were very different. So you would find Linux administrator jobs, you would find database administrator jobs. People, doing Oracle courses could find a job. Today, that scenario has changed. So things like, terms like DevOps came in, which were like combination of development, operations, and few other stuff. So you need to have uh, some understanding of where the corporate is looking for, like what role they are looking for, and then tailor your resume and your skills to that, uh, uh, on the same side, right? Sometimes people reach out to me these days, and one of the fear that people have is that they are not good programmers, so they don't want to take up the programming language. So they think that certainly they will do a Linux course or they will do a database course, and that will open the doors for them. uh, it may work for someone, but the reality is that the number of jobs on that side are very less, right? Which needs a complete Linux administrator or a complete Oracle database administrator. So try to find a pool where there are a lot of hirings going on, and then differentiate yourself with a new, with something new and latest in that. Not the shiny thing, but which works. Say in the web development, I will take the example of web development because that question I wasn't able to answer at that point. But I remember, when back when we were in college, web development was all about JavaScript, HTML, JavaScript, CSS. I don't know what the syllabus looks like now, but it was a common norm that JavaScript is only used for client-side development. But if you see over the last 10 years, like after we left college, when we were in college, we were doing HTML and then writing JavaScript on top of it to run inside the browser. That's it. Today, JavaScript is actually the whole stack, right? So you have JavaScript running directly from the back end up to the front end. It's just different frameworks, different flavors of that, right? So be aware of those changes, and then try to apply those changes on your environments, right? So as a software engineer, it's the easiest thing to do because you have a laptop, you have the internet connection, you can be entrepreneur, right? So you can build anything sitting in the comfort of your chair inside your room, and you can change the world. Like literally you can change the world, right? So so yeah, so focus on those pieces. And then when you reach out with this tailored resume, research on your side, then reach out to right people. It is going to be a struggle, right? So don't expect, right? And this I will take in from the discipline and consistency thing that others pointed on, right? People, when they leave college and they don't have a job, within 1 month they get frustrated and their parents get frustrated, right? And then they start going to government examinations, right? And then the entire Delhi is full of tens or hundreds of thousands of students preparing for government exams, sometimes wasting 4 5 years 6 years in the process, right? I don't think that is very useful, not for the society, not for yourself. If you think you have the skills, yeah, focus on that. But don't do it because you find it difficult to get a job, right? Try to build your skills, try to start at small places. Even if trainings are something that you can do, take that job. Don't think that any job is very small. So I started my career at, it was just 5,000 rupees a month. It wasn't a big amount, right? And since then we have progressed a lot. And if I had not started at that point, I wouldn't have reached where I am today, right? So take up small jobs as well. Don't think that this is not a good match for you. Gain some experience, move to the next thing that you can do. That's how you build a career. It is consistency, it is discipline, it is a lot of motivation, perseverance. Not getting demotivated is very important. That's
Thank you, sir.
I think Kashif would like to add something.
Yeah,
Kashif?
I mean, just to add on to what Ankush said. So one thing is that getting your resume shortlisted is actually a very difficult process. But even once the resume is shortlisted, so I recently went to a few college for campus recruitment. I see most of the people are copying the same project in the resume. So that is like now the trend is AI, AI, AI. So everyone has a project related to AI. Even though people who are not interested in AI, they are putting AI in that resume just to I don't know, just to follow the herd. So one thing is from my experience, what I feel like you should never just follow the crowd. You should focus on what you are interested in. You should build your skills in that. For example, when I got out of the college, the Java and all those Android development, that was the peak of the things. But I was not interested in all those things. I was interested in embedded. So once you find out your why, once you find out, okay, this is something that I am interested in, then try to just understand the basics of it. When you face an interview, as a fresher, I don't think we are expecting a lot of things from freshers. We are not expecting freshers to come and be like deploy the product on the very first day. Okay, if it is a startup, the story is different. But in most of the MNCs, we are looking for people who have good engineering skills, who have a good engineering mind, who can solve problems, and their basics are clear. So instead of just running after the fancy stack or fancy things today, maybe one stack is coming, the other stack is coming, you should always focus on the basics, core engineering skills. If your core engineering skills are good, that will build a very good foundation that will build a career of 20, 30 years. So that is what my experience says. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So I think thank you so much to all our alumni for taking time to answer all the queries so patiently and thoughtfully. Your words weren't just answers, they were guiding lights to all of us who were still walking the path you once did. As we move toward conclusion, here's a thought to carry with us. Once a BRCMite, always a BRCMite. We may leave the campus, the campus never leaves us. Now, to formally conclude the event, I invite Mr. Vikas Sharma, Head Training, Placement and Alumni Association, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sonika. Good evening, everyone. It's truly been a wonderful evening for reconnecting, rememorizing, and reflecting on the glorious journey of BRCM and its alumni family. On behalf of BRCM College of Engineering and Technology and the Training and Placement Department, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed alumni for taking out time from their busy schedules to join NEXUS 3.0 and share their inspiring journey experiences and valuable insights with our students. A special thanks to Mr. Ravi Yadav, President of the Alumni Association, for leading this initiative, and to Dr. S.K. Sinha, Director, BRCM Education Society, and Dr. Anuj Sharma, Principal, for their continued guidance and motivation. I would also like to appreciate our organizing team, faculty members, and students who worked behind the scenes to make this event success. All our alumni, your connection with BRCM is our great strength. Let's continue to stay in touch, collaborate, and keep the BRCM spirit alive. Thank you once again to making NEXUS 3.0 truly memorable. Wishing you all good health, happiness, and continued success. As Sonika said, once a BRCMite, always a BRCMite. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, sir. Well, we have come to the end of this wonderful evening. जाने से पहले इतना कहना चाहूंगी, रिश्ते वही मजबूत होते हैं जहाँ यादें बोलती हैं और वक्त भी खामोश रह जाता है. And today, these memories truly spoke louder than words. So, a hearty thanks to everyone for making this event memorable. May this Diwali fill your lives with light, laughter, and new beginnings, just like today filled us with memories and joy. Until we meet again, stay connected, stay shining. Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful festive season ahead. Good night.
Before leaving, I request all the alumni to switch on their cameras. I request all the students, alumni, and faculty members to switch on the camera for a group photo. Thank you.